Hey folks, I'm over at Steve Sherrill's booth over at the ON30 O-Scale Narrow Gauge Show, and I want to show you why I'm here. Steve builds. Steve, how you doing?
Fine. How you doing today?
Good. You build these they're micro layouts, kind of, aren't
Michael,
they?
yes.
And this one is about what? About 18 by how big is this one?
This is 22 by 38.
22 by 38 inches.
It's got 8-inch radius curves.
It's
got 2 sector plates and two switches.
And it's battery powered.
All battery. Yes.
Dead rail.
All dead rail.
Wow. And this just goes to prove you don't need a lot of room to be a model railroader or to enjoy this. You don't need, again, this thing is roughly 24 by 2 by 3 feet. And then you got another one over here. Tell us about this one.
Well, this one is 12 by 18. It's got one switch. It's got a turntable that's made out of a DVD. I saw a guy in Europe that made these.
Wow.
And it's indexes with the battery, with the magnet underneath. So magnet on magnet to keep the alignment. We have a switch here that again is made with a Atlas turnout. And it's all Atlas track, but since ON30 will run on Atlas track, we can use the Atlas track.
And you could just switch cars around on this.
Absolutely. The object of this is to get these two cars down here. As you can see, it's a facing point switch. So we have to bring the cars out and run around the cars using the switch, using the turntable.
Okay.
To back it up and then bring it in here. And
wow.
Then we reverse the process, and you have to reverse it back. It takes about 30 minutes to run 2 cars.
And even though there's no track here, you can still go from here to here.
We have sector plates.
Okay.
This is a sector
Oh,
plate.
I see. You can move those.
So once you get your engine in your car on this 9-inch piece of track,
okay,
you can then shift it.
Oh, wow.
So it's like this is a three-way switch without it being a switch.
So what's so neat about this? This is like a switching layout, but somebody that has 2 feet by 33 inches can have a switching layout.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things about the other layout is it's on a Lazy Susan.
Oh yeah, let's see that.
So it actually becomes 2 layouts. I have the switching part with a small yard.
Oh, I didn't see this.
And sector plates, which allow me to have runarounds. So I have a sector plate at this end and a sector plate at that end.
So on this 2 by 3 foot table, you can do some switching.
Yes.
And you can do some running.
So once I make up my train, I can then go around the circle, and the trains run slow enough that by the time I turn, and you'll see an example of what's going on right now with this unit that's running. I'm now here ready to switch where I can continuous run.
Okay.
This was actually made with people with limited who can't stand up very long.
It's for handicapped folks.
People, yes. So if you put this on a regular table, you can put a wheelchair up to it, and they can sit down and run both sides by turning it.
Oh, wow.
So it's got an 8-inch radius. It's all battery powered. This particular unit that's running has a battery power unit from an RC car. So it actually costs about $20 for the RC car unit, and I've just taken all the electronics out and put it into another unit.
Now, you don't have a business selling these. You just do this as a hobby.
Yeah.
but I'm going to put this out there on the internet for folks to see, to get some ideas.
Okay. Yes.
Is
definitely.
there? Do you have a website or a Facebook page?
No.
Or, you're like me. I don't have a Facebook
No,
page.
no.
So.
And for these units, if you look on this particular one, I've used undersized structures because of running small cars and small engines.
Right.
We can do that. We can actually cross gauge some of the structures and make it so it looks, so that it
Looks
like
real.
they go together.
Hey, thanks for showing me this.
Thank you.